dancemusic.com. In this vlog, episode 3 of our vlog, we're going to talk about progressive house and EDM. Progressive house is really my favorite genre personally as a producer and I guess as a party goer for many years. This is a genre that's very unique, that has many different layers to it. There's more techie, techno. It became more commercial at some point. So in this episode, we're gonna start to look at where progressive house is coming from, who started the movement, and then we're gonna dive into a track. We're gonna open a project file, gonna look at the elements of I would not say typical progressive house because I don't think there's such thing as a typical progressive house. Then we're gonna have a bit of a browsing on Beatport to look what is happening in the progressive house scene right now, and then we will go onto our site wemakedancemusic.com to have a look of what you can get, like template wise, to maybe remix or learn how to produce a certain progressive house sound. Progressive house is a genre that emerged out of England in the late 1990s, mid 1990s to late 1990s. This is where it really started to gain momentum. To me, I mean, some people might argue, but to me, the name that come out first is, of course, Sasha and John Digweed. There's Renaissance, there's Muir. There is a guy like Seaman, who really made the movement. We're talking about people that really forged the sound of progressive house. Of course, like probably the biggest progressive house classic that I can tell would be Sasha Expander, which is a very classic track. There is BT in the US also made some prog housey more on the trance side, and you get labels like Hooj Choons, labels like mostly Global Underground, where put out compilations in the 90s who really pushed the progressive sound. Of course, legendary group from the US, from Washington, Deep Dish. If you guys know, they still actually kind of alive sometimes. They do gigs and whatnot. But they had an album in the late 1990s that was absolutely seminal to the genre. Mid to late 2000, when I was actually a very active DJ, it really emerged as a very popular genre. This is where it really more become EDM, and then all the progressive house purists got mad because it became a mainstream thing with DJs like Avicii, Afrojack, even David Guetta made some prog house. You have some people like Zed and Calvin Harris who use a lot of the prog house genre into their production, which are just full mainstream pop music now, so you can tell that a genre that started like a long time ago, it took like 12 to 15 years to evolve into pop music mainstream. It's a really good evolution. It is still today my favorite genre, even if it isn't pop music. We're still, I think, now recovering the underground. Guys like Seaman is still very active, amazing DJ. You should check out his radio show. I was supposed to have him on this vlog, but management, some things didn't really work out, so I'm gonna have to do it on my own. So I hope you guys will like the vlog. I will come back on with a bit more history about progressive house, but I think this is a good start to what is the foundation. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna open a project file and we're gonna look into it to really what make a progressive house track. So see you there in the computer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you know about us, wemakedancemusic.com, you know that we have a lot of templates. This is one of those. It's one of my track I released about 8 years ago. It's called Momentum. I think this is a classical style, it's classic style of progressive house. It's got all the elements, very minimal. There's only 19 track, minimal drums, good keys, good harmonics, good blend of like progressive synth, stab, chord, bass line. It's got, I think this one's got everything. It's one of my most popular track. If you go on Shazam, it's been Shazam 15,000 times. It's got played by some DJ somewhere because some people really Shazam it a lot. So that's great. It's called Mikas Momentum. So let's have a listen. So you have your typical kickoff here with some bars for the DJ mix in, of course, 8 bars. It's like the minimum you can put, and then you get some harmonic synth pad coming in there. There's a typo here. Oh, shice. Fix that now. So nothing out of the ordinary here. The track is building up. You know, it's a prog track. It needs some proper intro. You need to bring the material in. I use a silent one. I use some Waves plugin, API 2500 for the side chain here. It's good. It's fat. This compressor. I like it. I like it better than the Logic plugin. And the preset used are very normal preset. Nothing special. So we have the sub mellow kicked in here. And while I was talking, of course, the bass line kicked in here. Right here. Typical, I would say, a bit of a moogie bass, you know. So in progressive house, this is like the standards, what a lot of people use. Again, filter, sidechain compression. I put a limiter on this one to really pump it. This is a Child 6700. It's a wave plugin. It does give some thickness, you know, to the sound. So I add this. Some equalizer to bring up the lower end of it, and that's about it. Then we're going here into the main chord. Again, a lot of automation on most parts. For me, this is what I do. I like automation, create movement with automations. So we're still in the intro of the track. The thing with progressive house is like if it's well done and it's clean, you don't really need this much, you know, to make people dance, you know. Then we're going into the main part before the break here. Got the added melody, which is a more open synth, metallic, again silent one. One. Now we get some uplifters that are coming in here. Get the harmonic synth that is popping up at the top here. The chords are opening. The sub melody is still here in the background. Create more movement. And finally, we have a grid bass here that is opening to create the total big uplifting part, you know. Then a little arpeggio or like riff, a couple keys, nothing extraordinary. It does get a little bit more complex at the end of this part here. So making a good prog track, I think you need a bit of originality. You need like something that will really awaken imagination into the people on the dance floor. It has to be something fresh, something new, some sound, some groove, some, you know. So this one I would say is more big room, bit commercial. Oh yeah, that's a nice lead. Everything comes together here. Keep on pushing the vibe forward. Very nice. Coming back smoothly because, I mean, if it is on a big sound system, you're gonna have the rise and then you drop it and you want to come back and get people to dance because they're really excited and now it's time like to pump it, you know, it's very important. Again, there's always a progression. I'm already building up to another breakdown with the same parts again. I realize this added melody here is good, but Somehow the sub melodies seem to be a little bit overwhelming here. I will adjust it while I'm talking to you guys. This template will be on the site, wemacdancemusic.com, Micas Momentum, Logic Pro X of course, because I'm a Logic Pro X user mainly. Do also a bit of others, but Logic is, you know, is my main, so. So alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this little overview. We're gonna go back into having a bit of a conversation about Progressive House. Get any comment, drop it below. If you like the track, it's available on iTunes and everywhere, so hope you guys enjoy. Alright guys, we're back. Now we're gonna have a look and mostly a listen to what is hot on beatport now, what is the style of progressive house that is really hot in 2019 right now. If you're watching that later on in the future, great. This is 2019, the start was in the late 1990s, and now we're gonna listen to what's hot on beatport. Look at the names, you know, I'm gonna tell you there's people in there like Dirty Vekas, Camel Fat, Prida, Jam and Spoon, Jerome is my, you know, the names that have been there for a long time. Sébastien Léger is in there, Yoto, like there's some great name, great music. So we're just gonna listen to some samples, you know, of what's on. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but let's have a listen to what's up right now in Progressive House. Cool little riff with some pitch shift in there. Oh, this is cool. Dirty Vegas and Camel Fat on New State Music. Let's go a bit further. Big lift there. Keep on building up. Oh yeah. This is very close to being Big Room, to be honest. It's not quite the proggy sound I was expecting. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Sweet, very good, very good. Another Camel Fat featuring Jake Buggs, I believe. More vocal. Nice, more relaxed. Later vibes, I would say. This already sound a bit more like the proggy sound that nice. This is Matchy, Irreversible. A bit of deep house influence in there for sure. 122 BPM, not so fast. Let's keep going. This is Jem Brooks, Christoph, Slowly Burning. It's quite commercial already, so not so much into it, I would say. Let's go. This is Breed, original mix, Camel Fat, Jem Brooks and Christoph. I do believe we have the remake of that on We Make Dance Music. Again, quite commercial. Lots of vocal, big build up. Oh yeah, really feel good though. This is on Prida Present, Eric Fred's label, or Prida if you prefer. This one I heard It's a remix of Jam and Spoon Follow Me, an old track by Jerome Ismay, if you don't know him. Progressive legend. Track is good, let's bring it to the main part. Lifting, 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 oh yeah. Superb, here Jerome Ismay, wow. Again. This is a Simmel, remixed by Sasha. The Bird Sasha remix. The Bird Sasha remix. This is the name of the song. Okay, this is a bit of a problem. Cool little vocals. More underground, but still have some mainstream appeal for the clubs. Very nice. I mean, we're talking about Sasha here. Nice to see him in this genre back again. This is Brian Sid, Rebirth. Let's gonna skip the breakdown a little bit. Wanna hear the groove. Personally, nah, doesn't cut it for me. Again, this guy doesn't cut it. The groove is just not there. Tin Liquor, Run Rivers. Lust featuring Run Rivers. Okay, well. Hear it. Big breakdown, quite long. Personally, 2-minute breakdown, no. Won't make people dance, so. Okay. Solid groove. Bit more bass housey. This is Kasim Dance with the Wolves, Chus and Sabalo remix. Wow. Legends here of like the American sound, which is quite prog housey. You can hear it there. The groove, talk, 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 talk. Wow, very good. Then we're going with Platunov, Unbreakable Soul, remixed by Stan Kolev, very good producer from Bulgaria, I believe. On Bonsai, which is again a very old legendary label. There again, Stan Kolev with Paul Thomas, Revelation. Cool. Cool little groove with some vocals. This is the same track as we listened to earlier, different mix. Skip that. This is Uncloak, Hollow. Cool. Nice, it's for a different time. Darker, deep into the night, I would say. Got Sébastien Léger with La Narca. Cool groove, very cool. Again, very close to deep house here. Interesting. Zigger, Faded Rome. It's cool. We'll work on the dance floor. Again, very deep house influence in there. This is Township Rebellion, Static. Cool. This is Matan Caspi, Josh Vino, Fringe. Very nice groove. Sure what was it? Okay, let's kick into one last one. Yoto Shifter. Nice. On beatport, and now we're going to look at some templates from our site We Make Dance Music, which are made to inspire you to create new music. If you're already a producer and you created music before, it could be really useful to create new genres. We have some templates, we have some remakes, we now have also some instrumental covers. If you want to sing over, do covers live, we have a lot of options. We're a marketplace where people can upload their own stuff. We're a producer from all around the world. Some of them are making a living of it. So I selected a bunch of progressive house tracks. A lot of them are mine, Mikas, if you don't know me. And yeah, we're gonna listen to some progressive house, and those are templates. They're projects you can download in your own DAW to make some music, make some remix, get the sound going, delete the MIDI, remix, you know, there's many things you can do with a project files. So here you go. I'm gonna start with the track that I played you before, except this version is more rounded, it's completed. We listened to how it was made. Let's listen to the final product now. So I use only one synth to do this track, silent one. You guys might know this. I also use Waves plugins to process the sound. I created a mastering chain on the output. Sound pretty good. Logic Pro X, last version. Very, very happy with the sound of that. Let's listen to the breakdown a little bit. It's really wide and big now compared to before. It was nice, you know, when you produce a track you want it to be kind of, you know, contained, but when you master it you really want to push it. So nice track, really. Alright, let's go into a track for Ableton. It's called Prida, so obviously it's the Prida sound. Let's have a look at what's in there for you guys. So Nexus, Silent, Fab Filter, all really good plugins, and it's really, really exactly the Prida sound. It's ridiculous how close it is to the Eric Prydz track, really. Synth, everything is on, bang on, really, really good track. So Prida by Jerry87, so really good guy, really good producer. Ghost producing a lot, I heard. Then we're gonna go with more edgy trance track, like progressive edgy, so really nice by Charming Elephant. Really good producer. Let's have a look at it. Stick with use. Massive, Omnisphere, Spice, and Spire, sorry guys, and Synth Master. So if you don't know how to use those synths, you could download the template and see how they're used in that template, for an example. So this is really a progressive track which progress, you know, it keeps on going deeper and deeper, slowly bringing some elements. So listen to that. Ooh, yeah. Nice. Super cool. Another Eric Prydz style track which I made a while ago. It's called Pride-ish. It's this sound here. You're gonna recognize it right here. I think I captured some of Prida track sound really, really well in this one. Clean, it's big, got great synth, great keys, really nice fat Moog bass line. Here you go. This is for Logic Pro X, only silent one used. Again, for me this is my synth. So right now we're gonna go into a remix. So if you guys don't know, a remix is simply some professional producer remake the track. In this case we even got a professional singer that sing all the lyrics. So I mean, if you want to make a cover, make a remix, make some mashup, something for yourself, or just learn how they made this track, this is really good. Those are 100% legal in the sense that, you know, we did, everything's been re-recorded. Nobody used samples, so it's completely a new track. So of course you cannot publish it as your own, you know, you need to get the rights to release a cover. Complicated. So this is Cola, Camel Fat, Elder Brooks, very, very big hit. Then we're gonna go into a bit more American by me. This is Mika's Catalan Hills. Big drums, so like lesser synth, but big tune. With, I believe this is a cool vocal drop with some bit of lyrics. You know, Catalan Hills, been inspired when I live in Catalonia before, made that track. Really inspired track, really deep, really outside of my comfort zone completely. So oh yeah, this is the break here is pretty massive. Let's bring it. So I again, this is Logic Pro X project. So this mean, by the way, you stole half of my life, so if you're interested in that. Then more trancy, but still very proggy. It's called Quebec. It's a track I've written when I live back in Quebec City for a couple months. Great track, smooth synth. Get some interesting breaks too. If you like the melodic type progressive house, some nice pads, this is for you. Again, Logic Pro X with silent, nothing else used. This is my formula, so this is what I use most of the time. Alright, a good one now. It's my tribute to the movie Blade Runner 2049. It's called Replicants, for the replicants, which are really just really mean clones, you know, in a bit of a fancier fashion. Fat bass line, big synth, big sounds everywhere. I actually picked some vocals from the movie, put it in there, use all the big synth they use for the soundtrack of the movie. Again, so this one, use only Logic Pro X, use Arturia plugin if you have them, if not, there's audio is all in there. Definitely have like a sweet groove to start something else. And one very last one, it's one of mine, it's more electro-y. It's called Flight 777. Silent one, used again. Simple, basic, fat synth, well-engineered track. Nice riffs. That's it. So if you guys want to drop by wemakdancemusic.com, we now have, I believe, very close to 4,000 templates, 3,900 templates for Ableton, Logic Pro, FL Studio, and Cubase. We have a massive amount of sound stems. We also have royalty-free music. We've got instrumental covers. We have, you can see it here, we have 7,000 different items from 383 producers. So drop by, guys. If you produce music, come by and upload your own. We're a marketplace. Everybody's welcome to upload. So until the next vlog, may the sounds be with you guys.